So let's get going. Click start and hop over to the map, and we're going to go to our farm. Here we are. Okay, so here we are, Green Acres Farm, and you can see we have a good-sized sugarcane operation going here. We package it up and we ship it off to another server for processing. So without any further ado, we got to get some crop moved. All right, so somewhere I have a tractor. Oh, that kind of tractor. Okay, in the philosophical sense. Let's see, a tractor-trailer tractor. So this must be it. I guess we'll just use this. Well, it's a beautiful day in June here on the server. It's almost noontime. See if I can prevent myself from getting run over here. And we'll get this, trying to get that trailer snagged out. Now, who leaves a trailer half-cocked in a doorway, I have to ask you? This will be tricky. So we'll just go in and kind of grab it from this way, do it the right way. Must be one of those magic trailers that rotates. You park it one way, you come back, and it's moved another way. But that's okay. Manual attach will never go for that if it's not lined up perfect. All right, I think I got it. Let's hop out and grab that. Sure, there we are. Connect a few of these. Oh my God, look at all these hose connections. The heck? Hit Z. There we are. And Z again, and there's the PTO. All right. So the trick with manual attach is to tap Z, and it will do the PTO, and if you hold down the Z button, it will do the hoses. So he said the product is around here, so get out in the street, huh? Lights are on for safety, right? Oh, this must be the silos right there. So we'll head over and grab this. Let's see, the inner one is the one that dumps. Holy cow, how do you fit through here? Oh my God. Am I gonna make it? No, not today. All right. Let's see. Am I brave? I don't think so. I don't want to scratch his trailer. Jesus. Next thing you know, he'll send me a bill. Let's try and get over as far as we can. I'm going to drive in with some gusto. See, I told you I'd get it. All right. So let's grab a trailer load of this cane that we purchased. Oh, these silos really do hold everything. Oh, look at that. All right, so let's grab some of this and head on off to the export center. 2 more loads after this. I believe this holds about 45, so we should be able to get 135K that we're shipping off to the other server. And that's exactly what we got, 45K. All right. So let's head out. Let's see, take a quick peep at the map. And this looks like the Import-Export Center, right up around here somewhere. So, without any further ado, let's head up there. Now, in case you don't know where it is, you just simply go to our website, which is here, and I'm going to log in. And we have this neat thing called Map Legends. So you can see on Elm Creek, I'll click that, and you can see the calendar, you can see the production chains, but more importantly, it's the map. So let's see, Import-Export Center. It's right up here above Gramps Supply. So I am over here at the sugar mill, and we're just going to go up and make a left across from the shop, and that should be the import center. So let's head over there and get her done. Boy, you got to look both ways in this server. I contemplated moving somewhere where it was more quiet. I hate running into other players. It's like every time you turn around, they're flying by you, they're blaring their horns. This really stinks. If you're looking for a quiet place, boy, don't come here. Let me tell you. All right. Well, hey, that looks like something over on the left. If you like a multiplayer game where you're the only one, don't come here. Where did these drivers get trained at? Oh, of course you're going to stop. Yeah, thanks for letting me go, buddy. Okay, you too. Let's head out this way. Oh, here we go. So the trick with the export center is you just bring the stuff here. Let's see what's what. Oh, shoot, I can't read that from here. Let me hop out. That's the import center. Nope. Ah, export center. Drop off here. What do you mean by block? Okay, so we'll head in here. We'll drop the goods. There she goes. One down, two to go. There we go. I'm going to get that. Oh, yep. All right. Let's pick up another load. This will probably be the last load we'll be getting out of here until fall. Buying or growing is always cheaper than buying it from the We Say So supply silos. Now, those silos are only for factory owners, but you can get product that, you know, a little bit under cost to get your factories running and humming until you're able to grow the product you need. You won't make as much money, but hey, a little bit's better than nothing, right? Growing ultimately provides the best profit. We've got this down pat now. We are almost ready to complete the project over here. So let's see how this goes. I've never tried this before in FS22. So hopefully things will go well. There we go. One more in the hopper. That brings it up to 90. Good. Let's blast right out of here. Alright, so let's try and pick that up the same way we did it last time, seeing as how that works so well. And come back in. We'll run over all of those bushes, crops, and flowers. Make friends. Imagine if they all stayed flattened. Okay, here we are. So, last load. I've done business with this guy before, so he's not standing here watching over me, making sure I only take what I paid for. Some people do. This guy even let me use his tractor. All right, so there we are, another 45. That finishes it up. So let's get over here and get her done. We're heading back out to the shop. That should do it. Don't hit the roof. All right, so that is it. So now that we've dropped that, let's just pull out of here a little bit. Get it out of the way and just park here for a second. Now that we've dropped that there, okay, so we have got 135,000 in sugarcane. It looks like there's some beans there, but that's not mine. Okay, so the way that we do this is we now go to the website, and that would be here. And we go back to the member homepage, and we make sure we're still logged on. Good. So we're going to go here to export. So we're going to export to server. If we were just selling it here, we would just click export sales, and then we'd say, oh yeah, we are on Elm Creek PC, and we could sell whatever product by the 1000K that we were getting rid of here, okay, which includes a lot of things. Now, instead, what we're doing is we're actually exporting. So we're going to go back to the same option, and the difference between the two is we're sending it to a server instead. So we're not selling it, we're keeping it. So we're going to click export to server. The exporting server, well, we are on Elm Creek PC right now. And we are sending sugarcane. 135K of sugarcane. 135. It's always entered in whole numbers here. So 1,000 liters would be entered as a 1. Thus, if I'm sending 100, it would equal 100,000 liters. So I've got 135,000 that I've deposited, and I'd like to send those to Elm Creek. And I'm going to click export. That's all there is to it. Now, what happened? Well, let's take a look. If we come down here, you can see that Green Acres, a Logistica export contract has been created on server 1, and it tells us at exactly 4:20, how ironic, that this new contract has been created. So, if we come up here and look, certain players in this game have the ability to do deliveries. Logistica is a secured account. It's in a different name. You probably see it when you log on. And what its job is to dispose of the goods that players sell to the export center, or transport them or handle them as required. Hence the name Logistica. So if we come here and look under available, you can instantly see that export center, pick up quantity and dump to complete this Logistica contract. So we're going to go ahead and accept that. But first, we're going to go back to the farmer's place and give him back his tractor, because he's probably going to be upset at us if we stay on too long with it. You know, he's probably got work to do. So let's get this back. Dun, dun, dun. Oh boy, this thing's a mess. All right, it's not my job to clean it. I just borrowed it. I should bring it back clean though. That would be right neighborly thing to do. And she is looking kind of dirty. Yuck. There's a washer here. Let's use the We Say So equipment for a second. Clean this thing up. I hate dirty tractors. Do you? All right, maybe it is my tractor. I can't stand dirty. All right, so there we go. Let's get this puppy back. I'll take out that side because it's real. Some of them aren't real. That one is. I'm gonna make the hey, no cutting me off. Jeez, these drivers. Yeah, I'll just take these 6 lanes if you don't mind. Thank you very much. He was trying to cut me off. See that? Back there tailgating me. Alright, so let's bring this guy's stuff back and get this product transported back to where it needs to go, which is a completely different server. Alright, so let's cut in here with this. I say, whoa there. Alright, let's put this back where I got it. That's a good laddie. There we go. Oh. Sometimes the magic works, sometimes it doesn't. Oh yeah, of course. There we go. And we'll put that drum. Nothing coming, just a train. Yeah, just a train. I love it. Oh, we missed it. Already went by. Alright, so it's back in the barn. Close that up for him. Sayonara, sucker. Alright, so let's go back now. So we last we saw, we had a contract available for us here. It's a Logistica. I can see these, other players can't. So let's go ahead and accept this contract. What it wants us to do is we're going to export this. So let's start the process. We'll accept the contract. And you can see what it wants me to do. It wants me to join the Logistica account. So we are going to go in game and we're going to hop into that account. So here we are. Let's leave the account that we're in. Go here and hop into Logistica. Yes, take me in. Right, so now that we're in, we can drive the equipment. So let's hop over to their farm and grab a vehicle. All right, so here we are. We're inside the export center, and this is the part that Logistica operates. They're a wholly owned, separately owned account, and they have their own authorities to things. So without any ado, let's start loading up with sugarcane. Start the truck up, get it warming up as we process this export order. It could be an export order, it could be something that someone's selling. Logistica does all of this type work. Now, if this was a product that someone had sold to the export center, Logistica would take the contract, pick it up, and when they verified it and dumped it and clicked complete, not only would the driver get paid, but the farmer who dropped the product here would also get paid. Selling to an NPC causes an instantaneous price drop. Selling to the export center, you get 3 cracks before the price goes down. All right, if nothing comes out, you know why. So it's Dad burn hoses. So let's try that. Oh, look, now I can dump. So we're going to get rid of the goods. So the export center here just merely sells the product off. So it's its sole function. verify, do whatever it needs to do. And the outcomes of the contracts are coded differently. All right, so there we go. Here's one load. Someday I'll learn how to drive. There we go. Just come right back around. Let's go for the next load. Here on a sunny Saturday afternoon in June at the Export Center. Right. So we've got the second load here. Logistica's hauling. And we're going to drop that. Now, I should mention that exporting a crop to another server costs $15,000, which comes out of your account. So it's not for free. These workers that are moving the stuff around, they're being paid for by you. Just so you know. All right. Here we go. Let's go back and get that. Is it the final one? I think it could be. Getting my deposit back on that paint job. There we go, we got it all. Okay, so we're going to drop that here. That's all there was to it. Oh, off on this side is the supply silo, factory direct from Grandpa. So if you need anything on any of the servers, that spot right behind me is where you'd go to purchase it. They have their own webpage. It's called Grandpa's Factory Direct. And that's where you pay for any of the supplies that you get from Grandpa's. All right, so we're just going to park this Logistica vehicle back in this slot, and we're done. We're going to hop out here, and we're going to go back online now and complete this contract. Hit F5, make sure it's still valid. Yes, it is. I've dumped 135. I'm going to complete the contract. If I go to the member main page and open it up over here, you can see what I have for money, $43,000. So as I complete this contract, I'm paid. So I'm going to complete it. And we go to member main page, $47,421, and I was 43. So you can see here in the ledger that I've completed that Logistica contract. Now, when I did that, notice right here, it says import contract created on 2 at 4:30 p.m. Okay, so it said I've completed the previous contract. So there's a new contract out there for Logistica, and it's been created as a result of me completing that one. Now, if I was selling a farmer's product, he would have gotten paid then. So we're going to go to contracts, go looking available. And, oh, here's one at the Import Center on Elm Creek that pays $3,500. It says purchase quantity of 135 sugarcane and dump at the appropriate import silo to complete this Logistica contract. So we're going to go ahead and accept that one now. And we have that in our queue now. And we're going to leave here. Once again, we're going to head over to the destination server where we're going to import what we just exported. Okay, so we're heading over to Elm Creek. That's where we sent it to. Click start, and away we mow. And here we are on Elm Creek. It's getting a little bit later in the day. And we're going to head over to, yep, you guessed it. We're going to head over to the, well, it's not going to let us head over anywhere until we get in the right account. All right, so we've gotten onto this server and we need to change accounts. So we're going to go down and we're going to select the right account. We're heading into Logistica. Yes. And I'm going to enter the password. We're in. We're going to hit escape again. And we're going to go jump to the import center. Here's the export import center, and we say so, just like on the other maps. So once you know one, you know them all. All right, so we're going to hop into a vehicle there. Here we are. So my contract says that. Well, let's see what it was for. Available. No, nothing there. Let's see. My contracts. Ah, here we are. So, import center, purchase 135 of sugarcane. All right, so let's get 135. Hopefully we can get pretty close to this without the fill level limiter. So, R and 135 of sugarcane. Oh, here we are. And don't worry if you don't get it exactly right. Just keep your finger on the button and try to stop it as close as you can. Go over without going under. So in this case, nothing to worry about in the first few loads. All right, so I got 59,400. This is a secured area that Logistica operates in at the export center, so it makes it available by dropping it through this drop. All right, so naturally nothing shows up. Oh, there it is. So let's go ahead and get rid of this. So the purpose here is this is secure. We drop it here, and the customer can come pick it up on the outside of the fence in the non-secure area. All right, so that was the first 60 for 59,400 delivered. This is how we process an import order. Doesn't matter what it is, it's all the same. Take the contract, come in here, purchase whatever it says, and drop it into this silo. $400 there, plus another 15, so we need 15,400. So let's try to stop this. Okay, we got it stopped at 15,980. A little bit over, but that's okay. Better over than under. We sell everything in whole K units for all transactions anyways, so get used to it. So at this point, we have completed the Logistica import order. We bring the truck back to where it was. Shut down the truck, secure it, and let's get out of that account. Let's go back into a different one. Go back to Farm Manager. Okay, so here we are. We're now back in the Farm Manager account. And we want to go and actually find that contract, F5, to make sure we're still logged on, and we're going to complete it. We have dropped 135K of sugarcane. So let's complete that. Remember, main page. So we can see here that I got paid for doing that. I've dropped it. There's my other one from before. And now, well, we've completed the job. So at this particular point, this is the import center on this side. Now that we've completed the product, you can see on our main page, we go here, that we get a message saying, I've completed that contract. The contract's been accepted, Logistica, and it's been completed. So therefore, that import is done. So meanwhile, back on the server, if we head over to where we, the reason we imported it, let's head over here. Okay, so this is where it's coming back to. We imported that sugar because on this particular server are the two factories that consume it. So, without any further ado, we shall now pick up that product that we just imported and bring it back. So let's grab a trailer. And here we have the right tools. The mill owner here knows what he's doing. It's a smooth operator. All right, so get this lined up. There we go. Don't forget your hoses, boy. And off we go. Lights on for safety. Yeah, I knew that. Don't scratch the paint. Of course I could outrun the train. But would I? Nope. I've been beaten by that train one too many times. Alright, so let's head to the import center now. We're on the final leg of the journey. How to move goods from one server to another. Cheaply, cost effectively, easy. You don't even have to do the work yourself. Other people do it. Right, so driving along right across from the shop, and we pull into the import server. And you can see I shorted myself a little bit, like 100K, but I think I'll survive it. Now, all the product that's in the silo is mine. It's already been paid for. It's in this unsecured area, and all I have to do is just pick it up and truck it back to my factories. And I have concluded transporting the product from one server to another. Well, technically at this point it's already been completed, but I know that you want to hang out and watch what I do with it. So we're just going to drive this back to the factories. I've been waiting so patiently for it. This is the We Say So motor pool on the right. Players can find vehicles for We Say So contracts, or if you're importing and you don't have vehicles here, you can borrow one of these to drive it to the final sell point. You do have to pay for repairs and fuel though. If you're doing a We Say So contract on this server, you just take the truck, do it, and when you're through, clean it and repair it, and it's all covered. You don't have to pay. Alright, so we've got our first inter-server shipment here. And by the way, this is the first time that anything has moved from one server to another on GFN since 22 came out. So, successfully converted and up and running. I'm happy to report. There's a bad corner here. Alright, so make sure no one's trying to cut me off on that side. Do the first dump here at the factory. So this factory grows sugar beets on this server and imports sugarcane. That way it can run both lines at the same time. Alright, so, and yes, alcohol may have been involved with them losing their legs, as is usually the case. Alright, so we're back. Let's grab some more of this cane. Well, the interesting thing about sugarcane is that when you harvest this, you can also use this to plant in the ground as your seed the next time around. So, or you can grind seed into sugar. It goes both ways. the only good thing about sugarcane is it grows your seeds for the next time. Now it dies after the first harvest. All right, so we've got another 59,400 and we are almost done here. And that should take care of these factories for a bit. There we are. I think we have one more partial load left and we're done. This historic event of our first inter-server transfer of crops. We do multiplayer right here at GFSN. The market isn't just what's on our server, it's what's in our whole system. What's cheap here may be selling for a pretty penny somewhere else today. And our vibrant system allows you to intelligently move your stuff around wherever you want it to be or need it to be. Whether you're running a factory or just selling it for profit. There's really no limit in our system of interconnected servers. Why settle for one slot somewhere else when you can have as many, slots as you want? Since we don't have slots. We're not a casino. How many farms can we have on a map? Well, as many as there are pieces of land, right? That's the magic of the Global Farm Simulator Network topology. All of these things we take for granted are actually impossible in other places. That's why we do multiplayer right. Nothing fake here. We don't give you land when you donate. We give you nothing. Everything you earn, you have to earn, literally. But we have a truly free system that allows for an open market. And we're not a for-profit company. We do this because we love the game, because we're a community. So if you're a lover of freedom and functionality, and you want to play something that's just like real life, well, there's us. If you want non-reality, there's them. You can buy your way to the top instantly and surround yourself with other people who bought their way to the top, and what have you got in the end? A bunch of empty slots with nobody playing on them. Well, that's what we're trying to avoid here. All right, so that concludes the first inter-server transfer of product on Global Farm Simulator Network on FS22. We have survived. That's not bad. So to recap, I moved 135,000 K of sugarcane from the Elm Creek PC server over to the factories on this server and fueled them up with a crop that had been purchased there. That concludes today's episode. We hope you enjoyed it. And hope to see you around for more. Take care now.